Welcome to Master the Game. I am Juce, and today we are playing Pulp Cthulhu. Peter, also known as BN Drake, is going to be our keeper, right? That's what it's called in this game, keeper. He's going to be our keeper tonight. But before we jump into that, I want to quickly say we have a bunch of live plays coming up this weekend. This is every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern is when we try to start. We'll probably be starting a little bit after that, but you can expect us every Thursday. Tomorrow we have Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Fall of Plaguestone. Saturday we have the Descent into Avernus game, and we have a new player joining us for that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So be sure to hit subscribe if this is your first time here. And then give us a like, and please, if you're watching the replay, leave comments, tell us what you think. Ridicule our characters, make fun of us. It's all good. We love it. So with that, I'm just going to throw it over to Peter and let him take it from here.
All right. It is Pulp Cthulhu Blackheart Crucible, Session 1. There is no recap, fortunately for my players, so they don't have to recap everything. The year is 2008 as we descend to Earth. The time is about 06:45 on December the 8th. This is the first sunrise for today. As we head down Highway 375 towards Crystal Springs, population 500, which was once a ghost town, we see a Western Telecom truck just kind of plodding along the side of the road, checking the new lines that are being redone, because this is 5 years after an EMP strike, multiple strikes, which of course were blamed on the Soviet Union and these United North American states. In the sky is a drone that is flying. It's used by various governments and Western Telecom to check the lines. So as we begin to enter Crystal Springs, we come upon the Lost Desert subdivision. It is obviously in 16 stylish colors of beige. This color being buff. It stands out. It is a 3-story stucco house. Dwarfs all the other homes here. And this is where we find Blake. Blake, if you want to describe your character and what you're doing at 6:45 in the morning, you could still be sleeping.
No, hell no. 6:45. My guy's been up for at least an hour and a half. He's probably in the gym, actually. He's already had breakfast, a light breakfast, because you can't eat too much before you work out. And he's just pumping iron. He's probably in his first half of his workout at this point. He probably works out till almost 8. Tries to take a quick shower, but he's hitting the ab crunches, from above his head. He's pulling the weights down on the machine, and just big sweat going on, trying to keep himself in as good a shape as possible, at least for photography purposes, things like that, because he's got dreams and aspirations of one day being a huge superstar, and we'll just leave it at that.
How many times a week do you wash your car?
Oh, at least probably twice. At least, depending on how many bugs I hit.
Okay. And what kind of car is that?
So, Blake, well, the car you're probably referring to, because he's got more than one. But the car that matters is his 1970 Mach 1 Mustang. It's a flat black. It's also got a dark gray racing stripe down the middle. But on the hood, on top of that racing stripe, there's a mask of a professional wrestler named the Grim Reaper, who he is the biggest fan of. In fact, he has a room dedicated to this guy. He's got belts that the guy's won. He's got replica belts that the guy's won. He's got posters. Any magazine he's ever been in is on the wall in a frame. All sorts of stuff. Pictures. And he even has an authentic costume or wardrobe of the Grim Reaper on a mannequin in this room. And he doesn't let his friends go in there except occasionally to show them. And it is a locked door.
Okay, good.
It's a steel door.
So as we pass the Lost Desert subdivision and Blake's plush house, we come upon the Insomnia Hotel and Laundromat. And there are at least two visitors there from Las Vegas who have come here for the job fair that, of course, is starting at 09. So what is Ethel and Bonnie doing here?
Did you remember to wash my extra nightgown, honey?
You mean the one that is right here?
Yeah, that one.
You're going to be wearing your good one for this meeting, I take it?
Exactly, honey. Now turn around while I slip this on, so we can wash my other one.
I fail to see why we would turn around. I've known you for years.
That's true.
And she just new nightgown.
Okay.
One day, perhaps you would bother to wear a suit to an important meeting such as
I
this.
didn't mess my curlers up, did I?
It would take an act of God for you to mess those up any more than they already are.
Good.
So the phone rings.
Oh no,
In your
everything froze. Oh, it's back.
The phone's ringing. Pick it up, Ethel. Uh-oh.
Grandma, are you okay?
Ethel's having a stroke. Bonnie, pick up the phone, quick.
I have to help her now! Hello?
Yeah, this is the front desk. You got a phone call. I'm going to put it through, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, this is Larry at Vegas Pizza. Sorry to bother you, Bonnie. Can you come in today when you're done? I don't know where you're at. We're kind of short-handed.
I specifically took today off.
Yeah, but Eugene's not here, and he's the assistant manager. And there's a lot of boxes to be folded.
Well, I'm in Crystal Springs at the moment. I won't be able to come in today.
Are you sure? I mean...
Yes, I'm pretty sure that I won't be able to make it.
Man. Okay, well, you know who else I could call? Is there somebody else somebody else? Is Delia working?
Not that I'm aware of. I believe their shift was last night.
Oh, man. Okay, well, think about it.
I'll let you know if I finish early today.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
He hangs up.
Okay, I'm going to call 911 and see about my grandma's stroke.
As half of Ethel's face starts to stroke, she grabs a bottle of aspirin out of her purse, pops it open, drops about half the bottle in, and she comes back.
Okay, good.
Are you okay? Were you having a flashback to Vietnam?
No, honey. Grandma's face was trying to slide off.
You know, I'm not completely convinced that you aren't one of the lizard people you keep talking about.
I swear to God, honey. They're out there.
Yes, along with the Russians who tried following us all the way here.
I tried to use the China Lake on them, but you wouldn't let me.
No,
I would feel much safer if their car exploded.
you have a very violent tendency, Grandma. It's not good for your health.
You can't mess around with communists, honey.
You're having strokes in the middle of a hotel, just dealing with your curlers.
I've been dealing with that for years.
It's those cigarettes, I'm telling you.
No, honey, it's the asbestos.
We have no asbestos we are dealing with. It is these cigarettes, I don't even know how many packs a day you're taking now.
Honey, I'm 70-something at this point. We used to use asbestos in everything.
Yes, but we are not dealing with asbestos now. Oh, never mind. Listen, we have to go soon. Okay?
I swear, honey, I have mesothelioma.
You do not have mesothelioma. Stop watching that television, okay?
You won't let me call the help number and get the money I deserve.
No, you don't deserve that money. Come, we have to get ready. I have to put on something decent here.
My God, is that the time?
Yes, it is the time.
So we go a few doors down to room 6. Billy Bob, there's a knock on your door.
What do you want? I'm trying to unpack my bike in here.
Hey man, I got your paper. You want it?
Paper? What paper?
Yeah, Crystal Springs Gazette, man.
Does it cost anything?
It's free. That's why I come here to read it.
Shit, yeah, toss one in here. Door's unlocked.
So he unlocks the door. It is a middle-aged man with scraggly hair and a beard. He looks kind of unkempt. Kind of looks in your room. Hey man, is that your bike?
Yeah, I just rode the damn thing 2,300 miles to get here.
Oh man, that's impressive.
Yeah, it took weeks.
Yeah, hey, if you're not doing anything later, I ride too. And he points outside to his bike that's got like a banana seat and some streamers on it. Yeah, man, me and the homies going to go down to to Larry's farm, milk the cows, do stuff like that, man. You want to come with us?
Maybe in a few days, man. I need some rest. That's a long trip. I'm tired.
He shows you the Gazette. Can you believe those hikers, man? They're missing more hikers. I wouldn't go to Canada. Up there in Yellowknife, this is the 3rd set of hikers missing, man. You know what? You know what I think it is, man? I think those Canadians are cannibals. We should have never let them in to our United North American states. I think they're all cannibals, especially those Alberta ones.
Maybe. I don't really know a whole lot about Canadians. I don't get a lot of news.
I wouldn't trust them, man.
Back home.
Mm-mm. Anything north of Texas, bad news, man.
We're north of Texas, right?
What, man? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Thanks for the paper, man.
Okay. Yeah, man. So, as we move down the center of Crystal Springs, past the Taco Bell and Mac and May's Pawn Shop, the Hype Mart, the Gas and Grocery, we come to the DQ. And loitering outside is one Luther Stiles.
So at 6:45 in the morning, Luther hasn't even been home yet. He's actually trying to get rid of the shakes from last night and that feeling of bugs crawling under his skin. And he's looking around between the cars and along the curb for shorts, for cigarette butts that people have put out in the street. And he's picking them up, and the ones that look the least disgusting he's trying to smoke, but nobody will seem to give him a light. And he traded his lighter last night for one last hit. And so he's currently standing on the sidewalk, pulling cigarette butts out and asking anybody who passes by if they have a match. He would go to the Insomniac Hotel where he has a room, but he's 6 weeks behind on rent, and he's trying, he can only go there at night when the management has already gone home for the day or shut down, because they keep harassing him for the rent. And so he's got a while before he can get back home. He missed his window last night.
So one of the locals who works in the DQ comes out. Hey Luther, you're kind of driving customers away. Can you loiter somewhere else?
Come on, man. These guys ain't real customers. They're not spending money. They won't even give me a light, let alone $1. I'd be your customer if they'd give me $1. These people are bums. You should tell them to get out of here. In fact, you know what? You give me $5. I will bounce for you. I'll stand out here and make sure that only real customers come through these doors. How about that?
What do you I could give you something off the new bean menu we got, like a bean blizzard. Would you want one of those?
Yeah, okay, but like the fresh stuff though, right? Because when you give me the
Yeah.
bad stuff, if you give me that bad stuff, I get diarrhea real bad. When you give me the soft serve that's like old, I tell you what, you give me the fresh stuff, but you make it a Reese's one, right? Like crush up some extra Reese's in there, and I'll get out
With the
here
bean though, right? You want
the
the bean
day.
in there?
Yes, absolutely. With that, well, and if you could put some crack in it, but like I'm just saying, if that's a problem, then I got no issue with that. But you give me that, and I'm gone for the day. I won't bother you again.
I think I might have like some Xanax I could ground in it.
Oh, don't even play. Don't even play like that, man. Come, okay, yeah. You know what? Yeah, you are the man. You are the man. Anything you want, you tell me. Luther got you. That's my style. Luther, Louis Styles. You know I got you. That's my style.
Yeah. Okay. He closes the door, runs over. A few minutes pass, and he hands you your blizzard as he turns it upside down. Your bean Reese's peanut butter cup with Xanax sprinkles has been delivered.
And so Luther immediately, shoves the cigarette butts that he had found into his pocket and starts walking up the road, eating his Dairy Queen.
So as we pass through the town of Crystal Springs, we come to the intersection of Highway 318 and 93. It is just a vacant lot. There used to be a building here, maybe at one time. It's just a foundation now. With an old rusted sign that's just an outline. And there is a wooden, for lack of a better word, sign here that says job fair that's just flapping in the breeze. A 1989 Cadillac black drives up and parks in this vacant lot. A person in a sharp three-piece suit gets out. He puts down some huge 32 64-ounce drink that he got from the Hype Mart. And he proceeds to put up orange tape and a few cones. He walks over to this wooden sign that says job fair, and there's some other notice about some sort of EDM tour that's happening that somebody's going to play at somebody's house. Probably Luther knows about this. And he looks at the sign as it says, "Nos wants you." But of course, one of the locals, probably Luther, has crossed through that and written "Anus wants you." He tears it off.
It was funny though, right? It was funny.
He tears it off and staples up "parking job fair today," and walks back to his car and gets in. So I would assume that all of you would make your way to the job fair. Are you going to be there early? Is anybody shows up an hour early, or are we showing up right at 9 or what?
I would probably be there 25, 30 minutes early. So basically I would have hit the shower at 8, been out of it at 8:05, got dressed real nice. I'm wearing a sport coat, no tie, because I don't want to seem stiff. You know what I mean? Top button undone. A blue suit, probably brown shoes, brown belt, maybe a pink probably a pink shirt. And I would probably drive up there going 10 under the speed limit, like a Sunday driver, probably the opposite of how Ethel drives. And I would park it in the back of the parking lot, hoping nobody parks too close to my car. In fact, I would probably park in the corner spot closer to the curb, away from the line, so that I'm away from the next car that parks next to me. And I'd wait in my car and study up on the job position, waiting for the doors to open.
So did you pull into your space or back into it? I'm going to need to know in a minute.
I would have probably forwards, because I'm in the back right corner, and I want the passenger side against the curb. So when I step out of the car, I'm not stepping on the curb.
Okay. And do you have a spoiler on the back of your car?
It's a 70 Mach 1. So yeah, it's got that low profile spoiler.
Perfect.
Luther would also show up early because straight from the Dairy Queen, I'm gonna walk over there. But Luther hasn't bathed in a couple days through no fault of his own, I would add. Unfortunately, he can't get hot water. They turned the hot water off in his room because he hasn't paid the rent to try to get him out, but he's not falling for that. So he does show up early, but Luther is also looking for, I'm assuming this is like some sort of convention center, right? So Luther is looking for like an employee lounge or like rest, so where the janitorial staff or stuff would come in and change their clothes and put on like uniforms or some such thing. Like Luther's taking a look around to see if he can see anything like that.
No, this is a vacant lot.
Oh, it's a vacant lot. Well, on second thought, what Luther's going to do is he's going to pick up that 32-ounce big gulp that the gentleman in the black Cadillac set down. I'm hoping it's still there, and he's just going to pour a little bit out in his hands and kind of slick his greasy hair back, like because that hasn't been washed with the soda, and maybe wash up his face a little bit and straighten up his clothes as best he can to prep himself.
Okay.
By the way, my car has rear window louvers and no window tint because that's trash on an old school car.
Luther is also looking to see if the doors are locked on this really nice Mustang as he's walking up.
100%. It's a resto mod too, so it does have an alarm if you lift the handle. But I am still in it.
Peter, how far would it have been from the hotel to where the job fair is?
I don't know, like 6 miles, 8 miles or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, you've done 2,300. What's another 6 miles at this point?
Oh, that's nothing on my bike.
Hot desert sun show up in this soaking wet business suit. Just sweating through.
So I would say Ethel and Bonnie show up in this clapped out Cadillac Eldorado. And we're trucking because Bonnie does not drive slow, and they took Ethel's license away from her, so Bonnie has to drive everywhere.
Yeah, some things on this thing don't exactly work very well anymore. Like, the windows, the brakes, the electrical systems, the steering, the suspension, a few minor problems, that's all.
Okay.
It's going to come screaming in there, screech to a halt.
So the parking lot is getting pretty full of these various people who are showing up for this job fair. It is a government job fair. Government jobs are valued. They are the biggest employer. Is that your car? Nice.
It's my car. The orange is black, but the black stuff is all gray.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm in love with my car.
Parking lot's filling up.
Honey, pull up on the curb over there next to that Mustang. Park in the grass.
You really think that's grass? That's crab grass.
She'll jump the curb, honey. Don't worry about it.
This is when Billy Bob's going to come riding down the road, draining the last of his water bottle as he rounds the bend and watches this happen.
Oh, yeah. By the way, this Cadillac has had its engine swapped with a multi-fuel diesel out of like a 50s Army truck. And so we're just belching smoke.
And Luther doesn't even see but hears Ethel and Bonnie coming and he looks.
We had a Jake brake installed too, so it's just.
So you're just pulling in your car, right?
Yep.
So as I see your car, I get out of my car and I like purposely stand between your car and mine, and I'm like, not again. I'm not getting hit by that piece of trash again. No way.
Look out, honey.
I still see the dent from when you hit me last time. Jerks.
You see, that's
Go
why I don't
John
have you
over.
drive.
We're just sliding right in, honey.
So who's driving?
Bonnie.
Me.
All right, give me our first check. Drive auto.
Okay. 3.
Man,
That's great.
That's
that
good
is
in
sweet.
this
That
game.
is like perfect.
Too bad it's a piece of trash car.
I have 100 in drive for this very purpose.
Yes. Can you get 100? I didn't know you could get
In Pulp,
100.
yeah, Pulp you can go up.
Hope you can.
I thought Pulp you can get. I thought you can max out 95 in a talent. I thought. In
It
Pulp.
may have, I let 100. So if there's something you want
okay.
100 in, that's
Oh no, yeah.
You
yeah.
can do restrictions anyway for like difficulty. So
okay. So Blake obviously recognizes the car and knows the rest of the crew. Ethel, give me a spot hidden roll. Let's see how those cataracts are.
I actually have something to spot hidden, but I don't think I have enough. Let's see here. Come on. Load character sheet. There we are. No, that's not enough. I got a 65 and my spot hidden's a 25.
Yeah, there's too much smoke. There's all kinds of smoke in the parking lot. People are gagging and coughing, and there's quite a scene.
Everyone in the parking lot make a con save to see if he's from this.
So you see there's now another 89 Cadillac pulls in, and there are two sharp-dressed, three-piece suit, stereotypical government people here. And then coming down the road is a yellow bus. Drives up and pulls into the parking lot.
Hey, Blake, you remember me, Blake? Them two crazies right there almost killed us both, Blake. You remember that?
Oh my gosh, yes. Don't remind me.
Hey, listen, man, they ain't nowhere around here to tie my bike up. You care if I push it up close to the back of your car and tie it up to that there thing on the back of your trunk?
No,
lid?
don't touch my car, please no. But just
I
put it
I
in the
got
grass.
it somewhere, man. They'll steal it. I mean, look right over there's a crackhead.
Well, there's like a palm tree over there. Just tie it to that, like chain it to that. You'll be fine.
What
Just
if
stay
we
away
choose
from.
through the tree?
No, I not on the car. I mean, just please no.
Hey, for $1, Billy Bob, I'll watch that bike for you. How much is that thing worth anyway?
Yeah, I'll just go over here and I'm gonna cable lock the damn bike to the tree.
But I'm gonna keep an eye on it for you, though.
Stay away.
It's all good. It's all good.
So Ill Bill, like honestly, what's Bonnie and her grandmother doing here? Like, I hate seeing her. Like, we haven't been friends in a long time, you know.
I don't know.
Ever since she caused the accident, it's so hard to forgive her.
Honey, I can't get my door open.
That was Bonnie though. Like Ethel doesn't drive. Ethel's kind of okay.
Ethel, yeah, but I don't know.
I said kind of.
If we all somehow get that job, I got to squash the beef with her. I don't know how. maybe she still has the pizza hookup. That'd be kind of nice, you know. Maybe we can bond over some pizza. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
You buying?
No, she's gonna supply. She worked. Well, I don't know if she works now, but she worked at a pizza place.
You know her better than I do.
Yeah, I mean, either way, she's probably got an in with the general manager there, right? I think they were dating a while back.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me.
I mean,
Honey,
Bonnie's kind of
use your
big.
strong arms and push this door open. It's stuck.
I'll reach over and just pop out the I'll just unlock the car door.
And
Oh,
Bonnie is so huge that the door just goes flying.
You feel like the rustiest door hinge shoe just.
It opens just enough. Does not touch your car, Blake. Like you can't. There's no way it could get any closer than how it is.
now I just gotta squeeze my fat ass on out.
while lighting her cigarette.
Luther sees Ethel struggling to get out of the car, and he rushes over and goes to help her get out. Ethel, how is my you are stunning as always. You get better looking by the day. Hey, by the way, did you ever call that law firm Dewey, Cheatham and Howe to get that mesothelioma money that you deserve?
I tried, honey. But Bonnie won't let me get a hold of a phone.
You cannot let Bonnie. You deserve that money, and I'll help you get it.
That's what I keep saying.
Anything that I need to do, Ethel, because you deserve it. Like really, you do. You are
such a gentleman.
Stunning.
Here, have a cigarette on me.
Thank you, Ethel. You are my favorite. You are my favorite. And Luther will tuck the cigarette behind his ear and save it for later.
You'll see as you come to the car that the entire floorboard is just covered in cigarette packs, many of them with cigarettes still in there.
Ethel, you know that crackhead?
Yeah, he's a good guy. He comes and cleans the gutters every now and then. Checks on the pipes, the wikes.
I tell you what, just so because Ethel says you're a good guy and all, and I don't want you stealing shit off my bike, and I unzip one of the pouches on the back and pull out a white chocolate macadamia nut Cliff Bar. Here, you look like you haven't eaten in a while, dude.
Luther takes a white chocolate chip macadamia nut Cliff Bar and goes, all right, but like we're like I'm not doing anything for this, right? Like I mean, like you're just getting, I thank you, I appreciate it, but I Ethel, there's only room in my heart for Ethel, and he takes it, and he does suck down the Cliff Bar because he hasn't eaten in like 3 days. So yeah.
Realizing all this is happening, I kind of am just like accepting my fate, and I walk over and I say, so Louis, did you ever pay off that bail bondsman?
Sup, Blake? Looks like you're doing well for yourself.
Right.
I was gonna pay off the bail bondsman, I really was, and then I had to pay the rent. But like the funny thing is, I went to go pay the rent, and like these I got jumped. I got jumped.
I gave you $3,000 to pay off that $5,000 bond.
I got jumped.
$5,000 bond.
Listen, Blake, listen to me, man. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I got jumped in the parking lot. I almost lost my life. Look at me. I'm so stressed out. I can't eat. I can't sleep properly.
He's losing weight.
It's awful. And I got this thing going on, this condition, this stuff under my skin, and like
that's because you
got eczema too.
I think I do. I think that I'm gonna call Dewey, Cheatham and Howe, and I have some sort of. I got a lawsuit coming too. So I tell you what, when that lawsuit hits, Blake, man, I'm gonna hit you up. You are the first person. You are the first. I got you. You are the first person that I'm gonna find. I promise you. Also, if you want me to watch your car, or like I can go take it and wash it or something, like
no.
You let
Don't
me know.
touch my car. Last time you were in my car, you threw up in it.
I tell you what,
I gave you the $3,000 to get out of my car, go to rehab, and pay off the bail bondsman so he would stop chasing you.
In fairness, though, I got motion sickness, though, Blake, and
there's
you know
a
it.
$5,000 bond ticket on this guy, man. We get $500 right now if we just take him in. I got some handcuffs right here in the bag.
Oh man, come on, you guys ain't gonna drop dime.
I gotta go get this job, man. I'm trying to, have something on the back end here.
Blake, what do you think?
Right. I haven't been making enough money.
What do you think I'm here for? I'm here to get the job, and that's it.
I hope you get it. You need to turn your life around.
You know what? From your mouth to God's ears, I am telling you, I'm going to do it this time. I'm turning it around. I
hope so. Maybe you can settle down with Ethel once you get your stuff in order.
I am never touching a drug again, and this time I mean it.
You're not like a felon or anything, are you? Because that's probably not gonna. I know all kinds of shit about the law. I can tell you what these government guys are gonna say.
I mean,
like it's been a while, honey.
Like,
when are you gonna come over for that lasagna? You and Bonnie still have to go on that date.
Well, so here's the thing, though, Ethel. I know, and I would love to take Barney out, but first of all, my heart belongs to you, Ethel. But also, every time I try to come over to the Insomniac Motel, every time I come back there, they harass me, right? Like it's too much trouble. It's more trouble than it's worth. So I got to sneak over that night, and I know that you need to get your beauty sleep, and I know that Bonnie doesn't like when you have people over late at night and stuff. And so like I can't, when I tell you what. I'm gonna clean myself up and I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna get this job. I'm gonna take out Bonnie in the manner that she deserves, and we're gonna all have lasagna. It's gonna be great. Kate, can I get another cigarette, by the way? You got one more smoke?
Oh yeah, sure thing, honey.
Thanks.
I gotta be right back.
I start like waving the smoke out of my face and like step back because it's just billowing out of the car and everything. It's just, ugh. And I'm trying to like stay in good shape and everything. I'm like, oh, gross.
I don't even know what the saving throws in this game are to go ahead and survive, smoke inhalation. What permanent effects does this vehicle have on people?
Your lungs are fried.
I don't want to negate my workout this morning,
That's right.
Yep.
So the parking lot is beginning to fill up.
I would be like
cars.
I would probably say, guys, we need to get over there and get in there sooner the better. We want to make a good impression. And I wouldn't hesitate. I would just start walking towards.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay close to Blake. I bet half these people get out of his way.
Probably.
Okay, Ethel, let's go.
So you're headed to the bus?
Is that where we're supposed to go?
Yeah, there's
Oh yeah.
a bus is pulled up and they're like, hey, over here, let's go. Somebody will watch your cars and the bike.
Don't touch my bike.
Okay.
Also, is there coffee free? Is there being free coffee offered?
We might work on something. I don't know, Luther.
Okay, because I could really use some coffee. So I'm just like, I want to be sharp for the interview. So
okay.
Is this like an old school bus?
Yes, it's an old, Bluebird.
Is
the half seat in the back because I don't like anybody to touch me. So
Yes.
I'll sit there.
Yeah.
Is the
Here we go. Roll. Give me a luck roll.
Uh-oh.
Oh, how do we roll luck? Just curious.
So look at your luck and roll a percentage die, and you want to roll into that.
Oh, okay. That shouldn't be too bad. Oh, shit. That's close. It's a 64 out of 65. I beat it by 1.
There is nobody currently in that seat.
And now there is. Billy Bob is just sprawled out back there.
I would probably sit in the seat in front of him, and I would probably try to sit sideways so nobody sits next to me.
Luther sits right next to Billy Bob and puts his arm up, and like really, Luther has not showered in weeks.
Billy Bob.
There's no room in this seat, Luther. Sit over there, across the aisle, in the whole seat. You can't block the emergency exit, Luther. They'll throw your ass off the bus.
You got another Cliff Bar?
Not with me.
All right, you gonna owe it to me though?
You what?
You gonna owe it to me though? You give it to me when we're done?
For what?
To move. You're gonna make me get up and move out of my seat that I already sat down in.
Get your ass over there.
Within about 20 seconds of them sitting down, they probably smell this sulfur rotten egg smell from, I don't know, probably because I passed some gas and I've been eating too much protein. And it's the worst. It's stinking up the whole back half of this bus. And I'm acting like nothing happened.
God, Luther, brush your teeth. Sheesh. I'll tell you, I'll give you a whole
light
box of
another
Cliff Bar.
cigarette. We gotta drown out the smell.
Let's just sit near the front of the bus then. Does this
So
bus have like the cages on it, and there's a little cage to go through, like a prison bus, or?
No, it's like the school.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Bluebird.
Well, my school bus was a prison bus, so I wasn't sure.
Okay. Yeah, the seats are damaged. There's graffiti on them. Some of the foam's missing. It reeks of cigarette smoke and BO and flatulence. The driver comes back in and he's just like, and he goes over to the tape deck and he starts to play this tape. He puts it in. It's Kingston, Jamaica. I couldn't think of it. It's Kingston Harbor. It's because it's got the right climate and they can grow those brains, and that's what's flying all these drones. I've been to the facility. It's not that impressive. And I would just say when you go there, don't eat anything from the food vendors. I think all the excess, all the bad brains get sold on the open market, and people are eating. They think they're eating this or that, but it's really, forget it. I mean, I wouldn't touch the stuff. If you put the right sauce on it, maybe I guess it'd be okay. It's up to you. But let's get to our next segment, which of course I had a chance to talk to Bobby Harris. It's been 18 years since the incident in Golden, Mississippi, and he sued the government. And what's he been up to all this time in Golden, Mississippi, hanging out?
What are we listening to, guys? What the fuck?
So another agent walks in and ejects the tape and puts it in his coat pocket and starts to walk onto the bus.
Ethel's gonna lean over to Bonnie.
I think he's a commie.
It is good to see you all here.
He's a commie, honey.
He dies.
You are here for a job interview.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of opportunities today. I am with, and he looks down at his little black coat. He's got USDA, of course. That is what it is good job. So we take short trip on bus to job site, and I will give you application, and you fill it out. Your best interpretation of the truth on there is fine with me. If you want to lie, I don't care. He looks. Is that you, Ethel?
What? Huh?
I see you dressed for occasion.
Do I know you?
Oh, we have had the run-in before. Squinting don't make it better.
Am I having any memories of him or no?
And are you having a stroke again?
Nothing comes to mind.
Ethel's gonna lean over to Bonnie.
We're gonna see how deep this goes, honey, and see how far the communists have penetrated our, government.
So the bus is like
Keep
filling
your
up,
gun ready.
and he, you can see that like there's people, like a couple people are now standing outside. We are full. Who wants to drive car?
I
He
beg your
looks
pardon?
outside. That is a nice car. Is that the Z car? Is that the fancy spoiler? Whose car is that?
Are you talking about my car, the black one?
Oh yes,
That's not
very fancy.
that fancy. I mean,
It is a nice car. You want to drive?
I mean,
How many can you take?
I could fit maybe 4, but
5,
it's gonna be
6?
tight in the back. I mean,
Shotgun!
oh no, he can't. I can't drive these people. No, I would not be the right person. No, I can't. What about the hoopty right next to it? That one.
There's
Lots of
plenty of
people
room
fitting
in the El Dorado.
So decide which car.
I mean, if we got to drive, I'll drive separate by myself. Maybe
No,
I'll
just
take
one
Billy
car.
Bob.
We take one car.
Oh yeah, no.
I only have pass for one car.
We got to go in that car, the hoopty.
Oh, we can drive if we need to.
Hey, Ivan, Boris, Sergey, whatever.
My name is Boris.
Mr. Red Menace. I was told there would be coffee.
That is joke. I get it. Yes.
I was told there would be coffee, so like I don't.
We will
know.
get coffee at time. You will
okay.
have coffee. Yes.
Okay, thank you, thank you, Ivan.
You're welcome.
I'm sure there's a couple of extra cups rolling around in the back of the Rado.
Hey, Boris, we're all on the bus, man. Why don't we just go and leave these other people here? We don't need them anyway.
No, it's you seem kind of cutthroat there. I like your style.
Man's got to do what a man's got to do,
But we take car anyway. Okay.
Sure, we can drive if we need to, right, Grandma?
Yes, honey.
Then I guess I'll get off the bus then.
Okay. So yeah, Boris steps out of the bus. A couple people move out of his way, and the rest of you evacuate the bus and head over to the hoopty.
До свидания, Boris.
Okay.
Like,
Desperado.
can you drive me, man? I really don't want to ride in the car with Bonnie. Well, we both know how she drives.
Better than you?
Who are you asking?
I was talking to Blake.
Well, they said we're all going in the same car. I mean, I'm just gonna sit in the back. I just need a window that goes down. That's all. Make whichever side the window works. That's where I want to sit, guys. Bonnie, do the windows work? Okay.
There are no back windows. It's a coupe.
Oh my gosh, they don't have like the wind. Like, see, I'm used to being able to open the little quarter window, and
You know, those ones don't go down, honey.
they don't even
I can
flip
open my
sideways.
window for
Nothing.
you.
Oh
Nope.
my goodness.
I can
They're
open my window
fixed.
for you. That would work.
Please do. Yes, I'll sit behind you.
Luther
Billy,
leans,
you sit in the middle.
Luther leans over to Ethel and says, I don't know about you, but better dead than red. Hey, by the way, like, do you have $1 or something? Because like if we get stuck here and this is like the Red Menace and these are commie bastards, I need bus fare to get back. Like, I just want to make sure, like, you know how it is, Ethel, right?
Let me check my purse, honey.
Okay.
Open her purse. And if you're looking in, you're going to see like a bunch of loose change and a bunch of loose 45 rounds.
I got like 2 quarters and a couple of 45 rounds.
That's, you know what? You keep the slugs. I'll take the quarters. Thanks so much, Ethel. You've been ever so helpful as always. So
Sounds like there's a lot more money in there, but a lot of clinking in there. Yeah, I would probably tell Billy Bob to sit in the middle, and I'd sit behind Bonnie against the.
Why you got to put me in there? You know I don't like people touching me, Blake. You know.
I mean, either way, do you want
my
us?
shoulders are up high, my arms are tucked in. I'm like trying
Do you
to take
want
off
Louis
the-
between us, though? I mean, I'm a big guy. I need to be near the door. I can't sit in the middle with that hump in the middle where the transmission goes. I can't do
a
that.
Greek god, honey. You need to get on that.
But yeah, I can't do that, and I need Bonnie to pull the seat up as much as she can. I know Ethel can't, so I got to sit on this side. You
The
gotta
side
understand.
doesn't work. It's a bench seat, honey.
Oh man, this sucks. This is gonna be terrible. So cramped.
Ethel's also has the heater on because she's old.
It's 85
It's like
degrees in here
80,
at
yeah.
all times.
Well,
It's
and
so
also,
hot outside.
I just want you
Her
to know that
arthritis hurts.
like Louis has had the sweats since last night, and the heat just blasting on it it smells like a mixture of sort of vomit and stale sweat is like basically coming off of
Who brought cheese?
See, I imagine it smells like cats and like stale cigarettes, but
Mostly coffee.
All
and
right,
stale
so
cigarettes.
all of you can make a con roll. I will say Luther and Ethel take a bonus die, so you take the highest of the roll. Your goal is to roll under that con score.
So just our attribute con.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I did 21.
Okay.
39.
Stop rolling golf ball.
Double lot 6.
All right. Yeah.
success for Luther as well.
Okay.
Constitution. Where'd you go? Oh yeah, I passed mine.
So this beautiful aroma of smells and fragrances are not bothering any of you.
Hey guys,
Boris
I
comes
found
over.
a winter pine air freshener back here. Oh, just smells like cigarettes. I toss it.
What are you throwing? That was a perfectly good little tray.
What is smell coming from car?
Smells like Tweak Spirit. Like, yeah.
Boris, give Bonnie the address so we can get going. I can't wait to get out of this car.
That's where we headed to.
You follow bus, I follow behind you.
Ooh.
Okay.
All
How
right.
much room's in your trunk, Ethel?
Grandma, get the
It's a Cadillac Eldorado. You could fit like 5 bodies in that trunk.
You could easily fit a family of 5 in there. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna go unchain my bike and take the front tire off and put the front tire and the bike in the car.
Oh, you don't even have to take the front tire. You just slide it on in.
I was gonna say it probably fit back there.
Yeah.
Hey, those are nice rims on that bike, Billy Bob. Are those those are alloy?
Well, those are stock, man. They're not worth shit.
Okay, all right, just never mind then.
Yeah, look, you can even see it's delaminating. Like, that's terrible looking. What are you talking about? Louis, everything impresses you. Hey, guys, do you think this means we got the job? Or do you think something's up?
I don't know.
Are we driving?
We got the job
car.
for sure. We got
The bus pulls out. You are following behind the bus, and then the 89 Cadillac, Boris gets in it, and he's driving behind you.
That dirty commie is trying to kill us all.
I got
Just keep your eyes
shotgun on
open.
my bike.
If you are like looking behind you or trying to, give me a spot hidden roll.
I'm not. I'm probably trusting it.
Ooh, that's a success for me. If it's a standard roll.
If that is that's a 50, and I have 100 on spot hidden.
All right, yeah. It's not hard to see that there is an orange van trailing Boris's car.
Grandma, do you see that van behind us? Behind Boris's car?
It's following us, honey. Hang on.
You're gonna hear a glove box pop open. If anybody's looking inside the glove box, are several grenade launcher rounds. She's gonna lean on you.
Some grenades?
Pull out a China Lake. thumb a nade in there.
Now don't shoot yet.
Hey, guys,
Just
what are you
let me
doing?
know, honey. I'm ready.
There's no one no, they're just on the road. You're acting crazy.
Do it, Ethel. Do it.
No, you guys are absolutely nuts.
You can't take
what you
risks
did, like-
with communists.
There's
honey.
one road in and out of town, pretty much. Like, what are you doing? Of course they're behind us, and they've been there for a minute.
Keep an eye on them. Just
oh my
let
goodness,
me know.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna go to prison. My life is over.
You know who created the asbestos? The damn Ruskies. All right, so do it, Ethel. Do it.
Billy Bob, what is?
Asbestos stopped being used in 1946. How's that for your communist conspiracy?
Oh my gosh, it's 2008. The communists have nothing on us.
Just say the word, Bonnie. If that van starts pulling around and you see guns, you let me know.
No,
I mean, if you
let's
see
wait
guns,
for a
that's
moment.
fine. What if they see your gun first, so then they pull their guns out? What if they're normal people like us? Well, me.
Who
Gosh.
drives an orange van?
I know
Communists,
plenty of
honey.
people with tricked out orange vans.
I
We go to
should've
the car
listened
meet
to my
all the
mama.
time.
I should have stayed in charity.
No,
I don't know. There's this guy, Shitty Carl, who hangs out down by the park, and he's got a van, and he ain't no good. I'm just telling you right
Yeah,
now.
but his is
So,
rust colored. It's not orange. We
Is
know
this
where all
a
you
rusty
tweakers hang out.
orange color, Peter?
It looks burnt orange.
Burnt
Does
orange.
it say
How does
Stanley
how does
Steve
the Russian
Barrel?
behind us seem to be taking the van following him? Like, do we see him like doing one of these numbers?
No, he is face straight forward every time you look.
Would you like me to act like we have a flat tire or something? Or slow down so we can get behind the orange van? Or what?
You could always show him some leg, Bonnie. Lord knows you got enough of it.
No, Bonnie, keep your clothes on. Like, please, no.
That is the intention, yes.
Oh, no. If we pull over, I'm getting as far away from you guys as I can. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, no, it's
I
fine. I'm
can't
not too worried.
protect you from the communists, honey, if you run away.
Do I have an option to ride with him? I mean, do you think he would pick me up and take me, guys? I would happily ride with whatever.
I
his
wouldn't
name
get
was.
in the car with that
Doris,
goddamn
Nigel,
commie.
whatever the hell his name was.
He's a communist. He's all about sharing.
Hold my
Works for me.
grenade launcher.
And she's just gonna like hand it back.
Following the bus calmly and figure out what's going on. I need to stop.
Luther absolutely grabs that grenade launcher. He is all about that. Like, I
Just
got you,
hang
Ethel.
on to it for a minute.
I got you, Ethel.
She's gonna grab the pair of vice grips that are situated right next to the glove box, put it on the window crank, and crank it down with the vice grips, and lean halfway out the window and like do this number to the Russian guy and point at the van behind him.
He makes no reaction. You are now through the city of Crystal Springs. Didn't take very long. As you go west on 375, it's like a 20-minute ride. And as the road turns to go to the northwest, there's a dirt road. The bus turns off onto the dirt road. Do you follow the bus?
Yes, that's what we were asked to do.
Okay. You follow the bus. Boris follows. The van follows. You drive about 2 miles on this kind of beat up dirt road. You pass a broken, fallen chain link fence. There's a sign laying there in the dirt. And Boris as this whole thing is moving, the bus stops.
Guys, I've been driven out into the desert a couple times. It doesn't end well
I'm
usually.
gonna pull up
So
I'm gonna pull up next to the bus, not behind it.
Okay.
Make sure the 2 cars don't box us in.
That's the
Boris pulls up behind you. The van has stopped right at the chain link fence that's down.
Honey, I need my grenade launcher back.
The car door opens. Boris gets out and he begins to walk over to your car. He lights a cigarette.
My window's open.
She's kind of tucked the grenade launcher behind her.
This is the place.
Hey Boris, you got an extra one of those? I ain't never had a Russian smoke before. Those look pretty good.
No, they are
those...
Russian cigarette terrible. This is Camel, of course.
Camel, even better. Can you got another one of those though? Like
Ethel, why are you sitting on rocket launcher?
What's that van about, dear?
Huh. I was going to take care of it, but you're here. Why don't you, are you good shot or what?
Oh, yeah, honey.
Step out of car. Let's see.
She's not even going to step out. She's going to lean out.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Well, I have 100 grenade launcher, and that is a 47.
So this is spot on. It hits the van, and there is a large explosion. And the van goes up into a big fireball.
Ah! Jeez, oh Pete! Ethel!
Jesus, Mary and Joseph! And Luther pisses his pants as like, you gotta tell me. Okay, Ethel, you know I love you, but like, that's crazy!
I love blowing shit up, but you just shot a real person!
I remember now, Boris.
That looked like some shit we do back home. That turn on the range with them 22 pistols, make a big boom. You know what I'm talking about, man?
We do that shit in my backyard.
I remember now. Boris was one of the people who helped me hold Gorbachev at gunpoint to make sure the Berlin Wall got torn down.
Luther just looks over at Bonnie like
You sure it was this Boris? There are many Borises.
I think so. He looks about right.
Anything else you needed?
Yes, you need to get out of car, and I have chain. We need to put chain on the car that's burning.
Why do we need a chain?
We need to pull it inside fence.
Oh, I
Technicality.
Technicality.
Good shot, Bonnie.
Okay, I seriously need one of you right now to tell me that I am not just tweaking out and this is like a bad nightmare and I'm laying in the parking lot of DQ right now. Like this is actually happening, right? Someone just needs to tell me that
it's
this
fine,
is
real,
honey.
This is happening.
Chain that Boris has given you and go back there and hook it to that smoldering van.
Okay.
Boris,
Okay.
Come on.
Louis, you know, this is very common for Bonnie to like kill a couple people at like weddings and shit. Like, what do you expect just driving down the road? Of course she's gonna blow something up. Oh, I can't believe I put myself in this situation again.
I didn't realize that was real shit. I thought I was tweaked out. And
We've told you. We've told you. You've heard stories. Everyone knows that Ethel blows shit up, shoots people, jumps off of buildings, hang glides.
Yeah. I thought we were speaking metaphorically. All right, I didn't realize. And I'm the bad guy. Okay,
Louis, just go put the chain on the smoldering van, man. We got to get out of here.
Okay, and Louis does. He grabs the chain and goes.
Yeah, Boris goes back to opens his trunk. He's got a couple black cases in there, and he pulls out a chain, hooks it up to his car, and hands it to you. You just walk over there and hook it up to car, and we pull it inside fence.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I swear to God, but like, I need you to look at me and see that I'm a grown ass man that just pissed my pants, right? And
we will not hold that against you.
like I really, if you could just give me a cigarette, like right now, just
sure.
Please.
And he hands you a Camel.
Okay, and
of course it's non-filtered.
And
always pisses his
Louis
pants.
like tries to light it, but he's like shaking so hard. But he does grab the chain, and
he still doesn't have a lighter, so.
Well, no, yeah, he does because he stole one out of Ethel's purse.
He doesn't need to. A van's on fire. You got a van right next to you.
Van.
So Boris pulls the wreckage in just inside the fence.
Louis, you ride with Boris, okay?
Okay, man. Just like, okay. And then
really, that was our opportunity to get out of this car.
Louis just rocking back and forth. So yeah.
Man, you know I didn't think that. I just wanted that smell gone.
Yeah, but now we still have this smell.
I mean, cigarette smells like home to me. My mama and my pawpaw. He just burn them down all day.
Yeah, but the cat urine or whatever that stale coffee smell.
Country, boy. We got cigarettes like right out in the field outside. We grow the damn things.
So as you get back, Boris like, I get you the cup of coffee. There is convenience store up ahead. I buy it for you.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. A Black Russian would be even better, but like, yeah, I'll take the coffee. And if we're stopping at that convenience store, I might have to jump out and use the washroom. I know I have to use the bathroom really bad, and so I need to run in there real quick. So yeah.
There may be clothes. We may have something for you.
Perfect. I just I need a little something to take the edge off. You know what I'm talking about, Sergey. It's cool. It's all good. So yeah.
Good job.
Also, this is great. This is actually the single greatest job interview I've ever been in my life. I just want to tell you that even if I don't get the job, but I really hope I get the job, right? Like I really hope I get the job because I'm down for anything. And I swear to God, if I get the job, I ain't gonna say nothing. I didn't see people get blown up. I didn't see a murder. I didn't see I don't know nothing, right? Like if I get the job, if I don't get the job, who knows, right? But if I get the job, I just thank you, right? Like thank you. This is great. It's awesome. It's amazing. This is awesome. I love this. I love it all. This is great. It's great.
Outside
US,
wire,
USDA,
it's called
right?
murder. Yeah. Inside fence, it is swap gas.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I saw too. I saw a big blue flame, it was greenish blue. It came up. There was no swamp there. It's all desert. But why split hairs, right? It was.
Is this happening in front of us?
It was great.
It is happening at the back of Boris's car.
Okay, I'm still in the car, so never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, we tell them we will be stopping at the convenience store soon enough. Okay. So he pulls up the vehicle inside the fence and just goes back and unhooks it, and then you begin driving down this very slowly down this rutted dirt road. You begin to ascend up this mountain around this pass, and at the very top, in flickering lights that just seem to be coming on at this point, is a pristine convenience store. It has no name. It's got some nice blue and red neon. There's no parking lot to say. It's just a flat. There's no concrete, but there's a convenience store, and the bus pulls up.
So we're on government property, right?
Are you?
So we went through a fence that had an opening, right? On a road.
The fence was down, and there was a sign that was down.
Gotcha. So it was off to the side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
And then the car was put basically in some yard on the other side.
Yeah, you've got a high enough intelligence that you'd figure, yes, we are probably on government property.
Gotcha. So, but it's not a PX. It's just a convenience store.
No, it looks like a convenience store.
Okay.
Hey Boris,
Oh, cool.
you got a radio in this caddy? Because like I really want to hear the that new Flo Rida song or
I
like
feel
maybe
really at home.
What Flow Rider?
or like I don't know, that Coldplay like Viva.
What are you talking about?
Right?
You will lose. You lose interview quick. It is only White Snake.
Oh, I got okay. Yeah, David Coverdale. Yeah, it's my jam. Right? Like,
Yes.
let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah.
Of course.
Blake, I'm gonna feel really at home if we walk in this here gas station and the first thing we hear is "Hello, buddy." I don't know about where you're from, Blake, but back home, see, all the gas stations are owned by Indian families. All of them.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were talking to me. I thought you said Drake, not Blake. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Party stores, yeah, but convenience stores, I haven't seen too many. I mean, Las Vegas has quite a variety of different people working in there.
Back
I
in
don't know.
Boston, they're all Jewish.
Now, see, down in the South, where I'm from, it's all "Hello, buddy" as soon as you walk in the door.
Yeah, no,
Hotels
they never
too.
even say anything when I go in. They just kind of look at you. They don't say anything.
Well, I mean,
Are
look
you going
at
to
you.
yammer in car or go into convenience store? We are not stopping all day. And
Luther makes-
repeat himself.
Luther makes his way directly to the public restroom at the convenience store. Can I make a luck roll to see if there's anybody there who is able to supply me with what I need?
Banks?
So are you the first? So are you all going into the convenience store?
Yeah, I need to get some protein bars.
Okay. So
least
as
two
you
of 'em.
enter, the doors automatically open. Ding, ding.
Ooh, fancy.
There is a worker with like a blue shirt with a little nameplate that seems to be upside down, standing there like reading a magazine. As you go in, it's obvious there is a big, huge cardboard cutout of a guy with a cowboy hat, and in front of him is a display for Tootsie Rolls, and they're displaying their new chicken flavored Tootsie Rolls.
As I see his nameplate upside down, I'm like, are you in sales or something? Like, that's a really common sales tactic to wear your tag upside down, because it creates conversation.
Yeah. A special today for all of you. You buy something, you get a special grab bag item.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just getting some protein bars, and I'll probably just get some vitamin water. I'm good.
Okay, yeah, it's free. Like, you just buy something and you get a grab bag item.
You got any Clif bars?
Wait, free
Yeah.
stuff? Like,
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Louie, you can have mine.
I
It's all
bought
yours.
I bought something last week. Does that count? I got my receipt here somewhere. It was
Yeah,
from
it
the
might
store too. You remember me? That was me. I was here. I bought some Funyuns and a Pepsi Clear and like I think it was some,
What is this, 1992? Like,
I
what's
think it
going on
was
here?
some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Cheetos, and then I think it was you. You remember me. You know I was here. I made the purchase. Like, yeah, you know.
What are you looking for
My free gift.
today?
Well, what are you offering? Like, what do you got?
I'm
Like,
gonna
I mean,
get-
I guess what I'm saying is like we could, like I could buy something off the shelf, or like, do you have, like
Louie, why don't you
You
go
got
in the
this out on
bathroom,
the
man?
shelf.
I'm getting you those Clif bars we talked about.
Okay, but all right, Billy Bob, I want those Cliff bars, but like me and my man here are talking.
You can have the grab bag that goes with the Clif bars. It's gonna be okay.
All right.
Yeah, Louie, you're getting 3 grab bags. What's wrong, man? Well, at least 2, mine and his. I'm assuming you're buying something too, Louie, aren't you?
Well, no, I already bought something, but like I might be
okay.
buying something else if my man here is saying that like he's got stuff for sale that's like not on the shelf, like like maybe in the back room.
I
kind of
mean,
thing,
Louie, don't
get
you
what
think
I'm
it's a little
saying?
rude? I was talking to the guy, and you're like coming up under my armpit.
Oh
here
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
talk
I'm
to
sorry.
me.
Okay, yeah,
Like-
yeah. Go ahead. Take care of business, and then I'll hang back.
Yeah.
I'll hang back.
I gotta get these protein bars. I'm
gonna go
getting
grab
that gallon of water. We're good. We got this.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Some vitamin
cool.
water too, because I
Cool,
need some flavor every now and then.
All
but
right.
yeah.
All right.
So Boris is in there. He grabs a cup of coffee, hands it to you. I told you, cup of coffee.
Coffee's great. Hey, by the way, guy with your name upside down, this is my purchase right here. Look, I bought coffee. So
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So give me a D20 roll. Did you not? You probably don't have a D20. Oh, you do.
A D20 roll. All right. Okay, here I go. That is a 16.
So he pulls out like this big bag, like it looks like a knapsack. You reach in, you pull out a 6-pack of PBR.
Oh my God, guys! PBR. It's like PBR. It's the beer of champions right here. Like Pabst Blue Ribbon, brewed in the Midwest. Best beer ever. Can't even believe that they got this stuff out here.
Dude, no.
Telling you.
Miller High Life, definitely. If you're gonna drink, you gotta do it. You gotta live the high life, Louis.
Yeah, okay,
What's that?
Mr. Protein Shake. Tell me about beers. Who do you think is who knows more about liquor and drugs than me? It's certainly
Who
not
knows
you.
more
Mr.
about
Raw
making
egg
yourself an
drinking,
Adonis than
protein
me? Come
shake.
on.
Like, no. Okay, you keep your Miller. I'm going to take my PBR, and now you don't get one. And he pulls one off the 6-pack and hands one to Ethel. Here you go, honey, to help with that measles.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Louis, I thought you said you were giving up all substances like 10 minutes ago. What's going on here?
I said drugs. This is alcohol. Not
Alcohol's
CBD.
drugs, man. It's mind altering.
It
It's
depends
gonna
on how
ruin
you
you.
define it. Whatever, man. Shut up, Blake. Go do your
You have
business and drink
vices.
your
You
damn protein
gotta cut
shake.
it all cold turkey, buddy. You're with me now.
I went and
Oh, by the-
found like the shittiest tasting peanut butter Cliff bars I could find and bought him one.
By the way, the chicken flavored Tootsie Roll sign, the man in the cowboy hat, that's him.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, also, by the way, this Cliff Bar that my friend Billy Bob just purchased, that's my purchase as well. Does this mean I get to draw again? Or, I'm not trying to push my luck. I'm just saying, like, this technically is the second purchase.
I'll just draw something and give you whatever I get, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right, give me a D20 roll.
17.
You reach in there and pull out a handful of dead earwigs.
There you go, Louis.
That's
Very high in protein.
I don't see the earwigs, and I just purchase my stuff, and then I go to reach into the bag.
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
You reach in and pull out a can of Eddington potatoes.
Eddington potatoes. How old is this thing? Here you go, Louis. I just flip it over to him.
Well, I don't know, though. Are those the Idaho style or the red ones? Because I don't like the skin on the red potatoes. I like the Idaho style better. They're much more buttery.
Louis, you need to eat whatever you get.
Stuff like
Like,
that.
you are
Those
scrawny.
look like the ones that we got as a part of a mess in North Korea.
Hey,
Back
Louis,
in 1948.
use them to win Ethel over later.
So
Ethel, I bet you make a hell of a potato knish, don't you? You can,
Oh,
you know
you
what? You
know
can
it,
have,
honey.
you can have these potatoes, and yeah.
So is a listen roll, is that spot hidden? Or is there a listen roll?
There actually is a listen roll.
There is
Okay.
a listen, yeah.
So,
Yes.
all right, very good. So everybody give me a listen roll.
Oh, I got
Ooh. 9. That's a pass.
no, I failed.
I'm not proficient in that, but do I still roll against the 20 or is there something else I roll against?
Yeah,
I rolled
roll
a
against this one.
20. What skill is it?
Listen.
I have a 60 and I rolled a 9.
Uh-oh.
I don't even
I'll
see
fill the
it.
shit out of that.
Oh, I tied.
Oh, no.
What's a tie?
He blacked out.
So we're looking for a hard or extreme success.
Okay, that's an extreme success then for me.
Oh, for you?
Yep. I rolled a
You
9 and I have
distinctly
60.
hear somebody, like some muffled, like somebody's trying to speak, but they can't, and they're kind of like hitting the door, but it's not very hard, and it sounds like the bathroom door. They're like,
Do you hear that?
Hear what, honey? My ears don't work so good no more.
Pardon me, I need to use the lavatory. and I'm gonna go up to the bathroom.
I'm kind of standing by the doors to the outside of the gas station, just waiting for everybody.
There's a little bit of water coming underneath the door.
I try the doorknob.
The person behind the counter is like, hey, yeah, don't go in there. It's got to be fixed.
Oh, is there something wrong with it?
Yeah, toilet won't work.
Oh, that's okay. I just need to go ahead and do my makeup. I'll be just a moment. And I try the knob anyway.
Yeah, it's locked.
I try really hard on the knob.
Bonnie, even if you had to get in there, you need to get the key from the guy up here. Of course, they always lock the bathroom at places like this. This is a nice place.
Yeah, they trust me. They really do. This bathroom's always locked.
Do you have the key?
He's like, no, don't know where it is.
For $1, I could pick that lock.
I think I might have $1 for you.
I really can too. I'm good at lock picking. So, can I make a roll for this, Drake? Or?
Of course you can.
Okay.
I should check your Discord.
That is an extreme success, sir.
Okay. Yep.
So
many
all
a time.
this for her makeup? What the hell is going on with you guys?
So Louis pulls a bobby pin from his back pocket and sort of sticks it in there and pops it right open and says, "My lady, the facilities are yours," and then walks back.
Oh, thank you. I'll open the door, and I've got my right hand in my suit top where the MP5 is.
Okay. You open the door.
Jesus.
MP5s, fucking China Lakes.
You see the
okay.
you see that the toilet,
like a pen, a half a pack of lifesavers, and $10 to his name. You guys, grenade launchers, MP5s, like Louis is begging for scraps.
Online shopping.
you see that the toilet is leaking, and there is a person who has been tied up and gagged on the floor.
I'm gonna step inside and shut the door behind me.
Okay.
What does the person look like?
He looks about in his 20s. Blonde hair.
He either just had the greatest night of his life or the worst night of his life. So yeah.
Or both.
I'm going to take the gag off of him.
Okay. And he's like, "Oh, thank you. The attendant. He knocked me out and he locked me in here."
Why did he do that?
I don't know.
Do you work here?
Yeah, of course.
Then the attendant works here?
No, I never seen him.
Is that your uniform he's wearing?
He looks down. Yeah, you got my shirt.
I thought as much. Just give me a moment, please. I'll put the gag back in his mouth and step outside.
Okay, what are the rest of you doing as she is doing this?
Ethel's listening at the door.
Louis drinking PBR. Like he's
Okay.
Yeah.
And Ethel's casually sipping on the PBR.
I'm probably by the door, and hopefully Boris is near me. I'm like, this is the worst interview ever. And not because of you or the job, like, just these clowns. Like, I'm holding my gallon of water and a vitamin water in one hand. I've got my 2, protein bars in the other hand. I'm wearing, like I said, I'm dressed nice, man. I'm just like, what the hell?
You are a management material.
I appreciate that. I mean, compared to these guys, yeah.
I'm just leaned up on the door near Blake in a pair of shorts and a black t-shirt. I'm like, yeah, I feel you, man. These guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Billy, you did show up in shorts to an interview. That's a little unprofessional, but at least you're not acting a fool like these guys.
I had to pack on a bike and ride across the country. You really think I brought a suit?
Louis asked the guy behind the counter.
My house, man.
hey man, you got like Clorox wipes or something? I kind of had a little bit of an accident. Like your bathroom's locked, so I couldn't get in there and I couldn't hold it. And like, I want to wipe up my pants a little bit because, like, you know, I'm on a job interview and I really want to get.
What size are you? Extra medium?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
oh,
right.
Excellent.
100%.
You hear a noise. And then he hands over a pair of pants to you.
Dude, freaking sweet. All right, man. Like, and I pull off a PBR and I hand the guy behind the counter a PBR, and I basically just drop trowel right there in the middle of the store and pull, you know, start putting my pants on. And
there's a couple people.
I'm going commando. There is no like Louis doesn't even own underwear, let alone wear
Boris.
Them. So like, yeah.
Is this our first sand roll?
Hey Boris, if you decide to hire Louis, why don't you just put him in sales? Because if you look, he probably pawns gets hundreds of dollars worth of stuff off of people every day. You know, he's good at that. I mean, that's probably what he would be best suited for. I'm just saying, Boris. You run things how you want, but sales, that's that guy's bag right there.
So the guy behind the counter was like, anybody, one last chance. I'm going. I got to go. Anybody want?
Just one thing. By the way, Grandma, we should really visit my Aunt Petunia by the time we're done here.
You're muted.
Can't hear a word you're saying there, buddy.
Grandma, reaches into her bra, cocks the 45, points at the man behind the register.
Now you need to stand really still. There's some fucking shit going.
Oh, I didn't even think about it.
There's some shit going on.
Whoa, Ethel, this guy's freaking sweet. Like he's our friend. He's our friend. Like, I don't know what you think is happening, Ethel. The dude gave me his pants. Like, I'm telling you.
Allow me
he's a good
to
guy.
Explain to you. Why is the attendant tied up in the bathroom? He said you knocked him out and you're wearing his shirt.
I mean,
when the gun was pulled, and as soon as I saw it, I threw my stuff in the air and ran out of the gas station.
Wait a minute, Bonnie, let me just tell you, I have been like knocked out, passed out, drunk in bathrooms a lot, right? And I tell a lot of lies. What I'm saying is, if I'm trusting anybody, I'm trusting the guy who's standing behind the counter and not the guy who is passed out in the John, right? Like, this is the reason that he's passed out in the John, and it usually ain't good. I'm telling, hey man, like I'm telling you from personal experience. I like, you know, no judgment, right? Like, no judgment, but like, if we're trusting anybody, let's trust our friend here and not the crazy person passed out. Really?
So Boris watches as Blake throws everything down and runs out the door, and he's like, definitely management material. And he points over at the counter, and he's like, all right, Steve, time to go. And he's like, put down gun and let Steve leave. It's fine.
Is he on the level pond water?
He is fine. He's good. He is good. And the attendant, Steve, puts his hands up and grabs his bag from the counter and slowly slumps down behind the counter.
Normally you don't gag someone behind in a bathroom yourself and tie yourself up.
No, it could happen. Anything is possible. Just like swamp gas blew up van. So,
Steve,
time to go. We've been here too long.
Before you go, Steve, you're a good guy. I got you, man. Louis Styles never forgets. I got you. You need anything, I'm there. I got you, buddy. You and me. We're never. Louis Styles never forgets a favor.
Should we untie the guy in the bathroom?
I think Steve will get to him soon enough.
Steve is gone now. He has left. I don't know. Maybe he can get out. Good training, I would say.
Before the guy in the bathroom gets untied, and as Steve is walking away.
No, he doesn't walk away. Steve is at the counter and grabs his bag and goes like he just slumps down so you don't see him anymore.
Okay. Can Louis just kind of casually reach over and see if the register is able to be opened?
Yeah, of course you
can. Okay. Do you want me to roll for that, or?
See if the register is open, like physically open at this point?
Yeah, or if he can figure out what button to hit to open it up.
Yeah. Yeah, you can give me a roll for that.
What do you want me to roll? Like, would that be luck, or is that sleight of hand? Or
Yeah, let's go with sleight of hand. That's good.
Okay. 44. That is just a success. So yeah.
Okay, it's got some kind of mechanism on it that prevents you from just opening it.
Damn. So when Louis realizes that, he sort of like fake yawns and stretches. Well, guys, I'm ready to go.
When Louis comes out, I offer him $5 to go get my stuff that I threw.
Done. Louis literally runs. Here you go, Blake. Here you go, buddy. Right here. I got it for you, man. You know,
Can you go get me a different gallon of water? Obviously, this one's gone because it exploded on impact. I mean,
and Louis literally throws that one. Yeah, this is garbage. Throws it over his shoulders and goes and runs and gets a Poland Springs brand new fresh gallon of water.
Peter, is the Slurpee machine working?
Give me a luck roll.
Oh shit. Damn it, and it was such a good roll too. Let me re-roll that because it flew out of my box. No, if it's a 98.
Yeah, they don't even have one.
Oh my. They call this place high class. I'm just going to grab a couple of Red Bull and walk out.
Well, while we're on the way out, Ethel's going to saddle on up to Boris.
Now level with me, Pond Water. This is all part of the, the job interview, isn't it? This is usually how the CIA does things.
I don't know who you talk about, the CIA. I am part of agriculture, USDA.
Sure, honey.
Pats him on the back.
Okay. We get in car now and go to interview.
Is Blake in the back seat shaking?
No, I'm just like, when you guys get back to the car, I'm like, Ethel, I understand how you are, but I've told you 1,000 times in the past, please tell me before you pull the gun out. That's it. I don't...
She said the code word.
What code word? I didn't hear her say anything.
Petunias.
That's it? You just say flowers and you start shooting?
It's the code word. She said, and petunia.
She's a pizza delivery dryer. What are you answering to her for? You're former CIA.
We set up a code word in case there was something going on. You know, something suspicious and sketchy and there might be danger. You don't do these things, honey?
No, of course not.
It's a dangerous world out there.
I invest my money. That's what I do. I mean, that's how I've gotten.
What if the man behind the counter had a gun?
I mean, he probably does. He's working at a convenience store. They always have guns behind the counter.
Exactly.
But when you put the gun on him first, it's just like the van. You almost got a shot there.
You always gotta have your weapon out first.
It's like having a fire escape plan for the house. You always have to be ready for the unexpected.
Well, I expect you to say that, Bonnie. Ethel raised you.
Listen, Blake, as much as I hate to agree with Ethel on this, whoever shoots first usually wins.
Yes, but it was a convenience store clerk.
That might have killed us. We didn't know.
Room.
More like a convenient excuse for a Russian spy.
Blake, I've been shot at a lot of times, and most of the time, 70% of the times, it's been either liquor store owners or convenience store owners. They're dangerous. They're dangerous. Like you can.
Yeah, but you steal from them. I've seen you steal from the Dairy Queen.
You know, steal is a harsh word, man. Like steal is a harsh word.
When your hand goes into the purse on the passenger side seat while the woman is like,
but Louis Styles never forgets. I borrow. I'm gonna pay him back. That's why I'm trying to get this job, man. Like
I'm still waiting on that $3,000 for that bail bond.
And you're gonna get it, man. You are gonna get it. All I'm saying is you can't trust convenience store workers, right? Like that's all I'm saying. So
I don't want that money back. That was a charity case. I'll write it off on my taxes.
Hey, Ethel, Billy Bob, Bonnie, you guys all heard that, right? You just heard Blake say he doesn't want that money back, right? I think I as far as I'm concerned, like
always the opportunist.
Louis, come over here for me.
All right. I'm sorry, Boris. I didn't whatever I said. I didn't mean to make you mad.
No, you not to make me mad. You're fine. You, what about your friend Blake? He kind of jumpy.
He is like, but here's the thing. Blake's a good guy. Like the thing
I know
is,
he's good. He's good management material. He
the
needs
problem
to
is-
settle down.
he's got a stick up his ass most of the time. Like, he's got this thing where he thinks he's better than everybody. Always trying to judge me, tell him like all this stuff. Like, he's a good guy. He's got a good heart. It's just, the world hasn't really beaten him down yet, right? Like, and good for him, God bless. But like, he's gonna get his comeuppance someday. And then, again, I don't wish ill upon anybody, but you know what? Yeah, he's gonna get his day someday. Hey, between you and me, Boris, like in the Soviet Union, you guys got drugs, right? Like, what kind of drugs do you have? Like, doesn't that crocodile stuff like come from the Russia? Like, you have the Russian mob.
No, I left Soviet Union.
Like vodka-based heroin.
Putin is a bastard.
Like,
I left it.
Well, I know, but like what? So what do you do? What do you do to take the edge off? Like, that's what we should do, Boris. We should get something to take the edge off for Blake. Like,
now you read mind.
Yes.
He reaches into his pocket and palms you a couple pills.
I'm gonna give these to Blake right now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go.
Clear head. He'd be fine.
Yes, I'm gonna go get him some water, and then I'm gonna give him the pills. So I'll be right back. And Louis walks to the end of the aisle and immediately pops the pills, swallows them down, walks up to Blake and says, "So Blake, man, you're not gonna believe this, right? Like, but I got your back, man. Like that guy Boris, he tried to slip you a Mickey, man. He wanted me to take these pills and give them to you, so I threw them out on the side. But between you and me, I don't want to ruin my chances for the job, so don't say nothing, right? Like, but I want you to know that, like, I want you to know I got your back, man.
This is a government job, right? You're probably gonna have to drop piss.
Oh, it's okay. I got that, man.
What do you have that's gonna clear you out? Between now and when we get there.
So I pay little Jimmy Simpkins, that the kid that lives up the block.
That's why you smell like piss.
I pay him to piss for me, right? And then I got this ingenious plan. I put it in a little IV bag, but I strap it to the inside of my leg, and then there's like a little, so it looks like I'm pissing, but it also my body keeps it warm, so it's like body temperature.
I know how that goes. I was once paid to do that.
Me and Jimmy Simpkins, we got it all worked out. I just got to, I throw him a little weed every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you have it on you? Like, you have the thing on you?
Yes. Yeah, it's strapped to my leg. Didn't you see it when I pulled my pants down to put on the new pants?
Dude, I turned away. I don't need to see all your scabs and stuff all up and down your legs.
If you need clean piss, man, I got you. Like, I got you. I always got your back, Blake. You know it, man. You and me, we're solid. The rest of these people,
well, hey,
I don't know. You and me, we're solid, man.
Look, if we get this job, just stay away. Let's pretend we don't know each other, and then we'll get in on the gossip, and we can share stuff. But just don't come near me during work hours, right? It'll be great. We'll pretend we don't know each other, so we'll hear both sides of the story from management. We can then help each other.
I got you.
Rise up the ranks. It'll be great,
dude. I got you, man. I got you. We're solid. We're solid. So
yeah.
I would shake. I would shake the job. I would shake your hand, but like I like,
yeah, no. My hands are full now. I got the water and my protein bars.
Yeah. We're cool.
Yeah.
And then Louis, after his conversation is done, Louis looks over his shoulder at Boris and he goes,
really obvious wink.
All right, so Boris gets in his car. You guys get in the hoopty, and you begin to make your way, presumably, to the job fair. And this will probably be a good time to take a break.
Break it is. We'll be back in just a few moments. All right, we're back. Take it away, Peter.
All right, so as you descend down the other side of this mountain, away from the convenience store, following the bus, as Boris is behind you, you come up to another lot that appears to have 3 buildings. There are some makeshift lights and generators going. The bus pulls up. There's 2 distinct, like, modular houses. A third looks like a shipping container. On the side of it, plastered, says Dano's Clam Shack 2. The bus pulls up and the people start to get out. Boris comes over and directs you where to park. You've come out, I have an application, you fill it out, and he points over there. as there's a big long line beginning to form outside one of the buildings, as one of the personnel is waving everybody from the bus to have them line up in front of this one building. You go get in line. Here is application.
What do some of the people look like who were riding on the bus? Do they look like us, or do they look more normal?
Are there any
from
little
all
green men?
walks of life?
We have tweakers there too.
There's probably a couple in there. Yeah.
All right. All right.
And Louis yells over, Boris, wait, man, it's our song. And he cranks up the radio really loud, and it's, here I go again on my own. Going down the only
road I've ever known. Yes.
Yeah.
Louis, come here.
Oh, man.
I like you. He puts his arm around you. Why do I give you pills? Why do you take them and not give them to Blake?
No, Boris, you got me all wrong.
I have keen eye. I see things.
No, you got me all wrong.
Oh, I have you on the right.
Listen, Boris, I tried to give them to Blake, and Blake was like, I'm not taking those damn pills. And I was like, Blake, if you don't take these pills,
Louis,
Boris is going to be pissed. Boris is going to be pissed. And so I was like, all right, I'll take them because he's going to ask. And then I had to take them. I had to, Boris. Blake wouldn't do it. It was his fault. He told me he was going to kick my ass. Did you see how big he is? He told me he was going to kick my ass if I didn't take him. What was I going to do?
Listen, Louis. You need to be honest with Boris first.
Okay.
We have. I give you example. We have intern. He not honest with Boris. I cut out his tongue.
I walked to the end of the aisle and I took the pills, Boris. I'm sorry, man. Please,
No,
I'm sorry. I just want the job, man.
That's good. I feel like we connected right there. That was good. You come later and we sit in car and listen to Whitesnake.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Like if we had some more pills or a little something to smoke or a little something, something make it even better. Like, right? Like, yeah.
And he looks down at the USDA. It is encouraged, of course. So
I like this job even more and more. And Louis happily starts marching over with his application.
So you're in this long line. Like 30 minutes pass as you're trying to fill this thing out. It's moving very, very slow, painfully slow. So how do you lock your car, Bonnie? Is there a key? Do you put the key up on the thing? What do you do?
No, I have the key on me.
Okay. All right.
I don't trust anyone here.
A good call.
Before we left the car, Ethel would have leaned over to Bonnie.
Do I bring the lake in my brassiere?
No, leave the lake here. Just the 45 should be fine.
You've got yours though, right? You're carrying?
Yes, it doesn't matter.
So you're all in this line, like 30 minutes past. Boris comes walking over. He's taken off his coat. He has just been kind of walking around talking to the different people here, his fellow workers. He starts to look at whoever's first out of your group. Some of the other agents begin. Some of the other agents begin looking at the applications and just like talking to some of the people. And Boris starts to look at yours. He's like, "No, this is no. All of you step out of line." And he points to all 5 of you. Step out of line over here. I will help with application.
Here's my resume too, and here's cover letter. I've also got about 5 letters of recommendation that can go with that. I hand them over to Boris.
Hey, Blake, watch out, man. I think you dropped a name, buddy. Like you brown nose.
What are you talking about? I'm trying to get the job, and that's what you do.
By the way,
Ethel, you should tell Bonnie that she needs to use the club, right? Like the club is the only way to really lock that ride, because that is a sweet, sweet ride, and I don't want to see anything happen to it. You know, like trust me, the club, it keeps car thieves away.
So as he collects all of you guys, and you are now back to the line, you can hear like some stirring in the line, and you can hear movement, Does anybody turn around?
Yeah.
You turn around and some of the agents are now collecting all the people in a big circle.
Yes.
Bonnie, over here. Focus on me. Don't worry. They are going to get lunch or something. We are going to focus on application, get you to front of line.
I hop on the M2 and finish them all off for them.
Ethel's gonna reach into her purse and then stick her hand in. Oh, your name changed like when you lagged out of the Zoom chat. I just forgot.
Oh,
yeah,
mine. Louis. Sorry. Yeah, let me change it.
Yeah, stick her hand in Louis's back pocket. She stuck a classic switchblade in your back pocket.
Nice. Louis kind of looks over his shoulder a little and winks at Ethel because he knows what's about to go down. So yeah.
Everybody, give me a listen roll.
No, that's
failed by 72%.
That's a pass with 10.
Is that an extreme success?
That's a extreme success because I need 12 for extreme.
Okay.
That's a fail from Louis.
Okay.
Complete failure from Ethel.
Bonnie, you hear what sounds like a light bulb, like from a camera flashing in the background.
I step slightly in front of one of the other people because I think they might be taking a picture of us and I don't want them to see me too easily.
Okay.
Guys, remember Texas Chainsaw Massacre? You know that really weird sound that happens in the beginning and it's like sort of like a light bulb flash? Like, do you think, oh my God, like, do you think like, holy, calm down, Louis. What the fuck was in
What are you losing your mind about?
Like, what?
I would have heard that as well. I got a nat 1.
Yeah, you hear that too. Sounds like a bulb flashing for a camera.
I would assume my back stays to the sound because I don't hear anything.
Okay.
Same with that.
Do either of you turn around?
Nope. No, I'm just watching Louis act like a madman and Bonnie trying to hide behind her grandmother.
You better have a long, long life if you're watching Louis act like a madman because it's all he ever does. So yeah.
So Boris, what was the snapping sound?
What are you? No, crowd is headed over to Dano's to get headed over to Clam Shack.
Oh, we don't get any clams?
Maybe later. And he freezes at that moment and grabs his ears. You can now hear like this weird like noise. It's like coming out, and Boris collapses to the ground. Everybody, give me a con roll.
No, that's a failure from Ethel.
Failure from Blake.
That's a 14 for me, so that's an extreme success.
Success for Louis.
Okay, if you failed, it just kind of makes you a little bit nauseous, kind of, but nothing. There's no negative to it.
Is it a smell or what's making?
No, it's like there's like this sound resonating. You don't have to roll, Ethel or Bonnie. You can distinctly hear your car door open and close, and the car begins to start up.
I told you to use the club. I told you to use the club.
I've spun around and I'm looking at the car now.
The car turns and begins to accelerate.
How far away is it?
We'll say 30 yards.
Oh, easy shot. Best of MP5 fire right into the driver's seat.
Don't hit my bike. What the hell?
When I see the guns come out, I definitely turn around now.
I legitimately do not trust the judgment here of a person who would leave Blake's car and jump into the hoopty. Oh no, you didn't bring your car. That's right. You came with us in the hoopty. Okay, yeah. Right. Yeah. I was gonna say, why would you?
Because I had a feeling something was gonna happen.
Know how the hell to do this.
And as Boris is on the ground, like freeze, he's like, we take them alive.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
He's telling us to take them alive? Whoever's in the car.
Yeah, as the car drives by, the window is cracked. You can see what looks to be like a lobster head with eyes and some sort of claw hanging out. Everybody give me an intelligence roll.
I think that's a pass for me.
It might be close.
37 out of 75.
Hey, I made it.
Yep.
74 out of 85.
I got a 24 out of 55.
I rolled a 3, which is an extreme success. So
Okay.
28 out of 70. So, yeah, that's just normal.
Okay.
That's a hard success from me.
All right. So, Louis, you, let's see. This creature looks like a vermeerge. You would know that there was a war with the vermeerge. However many years ago that was, lasted about 2 years. They were creatures that invaded Earth. At least that's what some people said. But the story is that they were conceived in a lab, and it was a government experiment that went out of control. They're not aliens from another world. But something is kind of off with this vermeerge. As it drives in the hoopty, headed up the highway, back up the mountain.
I am going to check Blake real fast and see if I can find his car keys and take his car.
My car's not
He
here.
didn't drive.
Boris.
Yeah, he didn't drive his car.
Oh,
My
he didn't?
car's
He was
like
with
many
us.
miles away. I
No,
rode
I
in
mean,
the back
sorry.
seat.
I mean Boris.
Oh.
Too many people with B's in that name.
Yeah. When Ethel saw Bonnie going for Boris, Ethel's already running towards Boris's car.
Yeah, I'm getting... Boris, your keys?
He is like frozen. His eyes are wide open, and he's covering his ears, and he's just kind of like frozen in place.
I'm in his pockets then, grabbing them.
Okay, you pull out his keys. As you
Now-
look around, you see that the other workers or agents, whoever they are all crumpled to the ground.
hey, Bonnie, does he have a wallet? Just asking.
Don't stand there. Come now. He told us
Hurry
to
up.
all go bring him back alive. Let's go.
Get to Pondwater's car.
All the people who were all the other job applicants are in line getting clams. They don't seem to care what's going on.
I thought as much. Okay, I'll get into the car then, start it up, and get ready to go once everyone makes it here.
Yeah. Ethel's waiting at the car for you.
Okay.
I get all serious. I throw my coat off. I'm like, this is real business now. And I run over to the car as quick as I can and hop in.
Do you go, oh, yeah, before
Nope.
you do it? Oh,
Nope,
man.
I'm just
All right.
stone-faced. Like,
Okay, because it would have been much cooler if you would have just like split your jacket. And then, like,
no,
been-
it's nice. I took it off. I folded it carefully over my arm
Uh-huh.
and started sprinting.
fine.
Look, my protein bars are in that car.
Got in the back.
Louis kind of stands, so he sees everybody running over to the car, and he's like looking at Boris and looking at the car, looking at Boris, looking at the car, and he runs up to Boris, kind of, and then just runs back over to the car. So
Come on, let's go.
All right, the car has got a head start.
Second gear
That's
cut
okay.
clutch dump, honey.
Yeah.
Does this
Yeah,
one
wait.
have a back window and stuff?
This car does, yeah.
Okay, so I want to be on the passenger side of the back seat, and I'm already half out the window. Like I'm ready to like put my feet up and jump off of it onto the car. I'm like, Bonnie, get close.
Not
Yep,
a problem.
Ethel's got the hanging out the window.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
Bonnie,
take
give me a
off.
drive auto roll.
Okay.
guys, remember Dukes of Hazzard? I'm Bo. Yeah. And that's what Louis doing right now.
I have 100 drive and I rolled a 3.
Oh, you're driving the hell out of that hoopty ride. You just hear the engine brake from like a mile away.
Yeah, you are gaining on the hoopty, even in the smoke.
Give it the ketchup, honey. Let's see if this car has the sauce.
And she's looking for like a button for NOS or anything like that.
Louis reaches over to the radio and starts jamming Whitesnake again. Yes,
it is cranking now.
Here I
Yes.
go.
So, Ethel, there is a distinct red button in this vehicle.
Everybody, drop your socks and grab your Crocs.
Make sure you know
Ethel's
what
gonna
it
shoot
is.
herself out of the car.
Louis promptly unzips. Wait, what? Did you say drop your cocks and what? And socks?
I too dropped my cock on a hard day after a
No,
long
she
day
said
of work.
drop your Crocs and grab your socks.
Give me a drive auto roll.
We're keeping with the very low. That's a 9.
Okay. It is nitrous. And this thing, like there's a ball of fire that erupts out of the back of this car. And you blast right past. So you can decide what you want to do. If you want to go right up next to the side, or you can go in front of them if you need.
Or you could ram their back end. Oh no, we don't want to hurt the. We
Don't
wanna
hurt the
that-
bicycle.
Yeah, we don't want to hurt that Eldo. I'm just saying. So
I'm gonna
yeah.
get in front of them and start slowing down then.
Ethel's already shooting out of the back window trying to wound the thing.
I said take it. Stop shooting it, Grandma.
As the
I'm
car's
aiming for the
passing,
shoulder.
though, I definitely want to try to jump and land on the roof and put my hand inside that gap that you said was on the driver's side window to hold on for dear life. What do I roll?
What, to hold on?
To like jump and hold on and not die?
Are you trying to jump onto their vehicle?
Yeah, onto the roof of the.
Okay,
of
yeah,
the
that
vehicle.
would. There's a jump, right? Isn't jump a
I think it is.
skill?
Yes,
I rolled a
jump.
36. My skill is not good enough.
What's your skill?
20%. Although it says I'm
Okay.
trained, so I don't know.
It was nice knowing you, Blake.
Well, you've got, so you missed it by 16, right?
Yes.
So you would need it's a moving car, and you're jumping. I would say that 20, you would need a 10. You could use 26 luck, or push the
okay.
roll.
Yes, let's use some luck. Okay.
do you have 26 luck points?
Who, me? I have 70.
Yeah, you start off with a lot.
Dude, I rolled so well.
Pulp Cthulhu. Never mind. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay, so let me see. So how much do I have to spend? 16, you said? Or no, you said 26.
Yeah, you rolled a 36. You got to get to 10.
Okay, so 26 then. 44. I don't see a spot on here for temporary or where our luck points would go. I see total luck. Does it ever come back?
There are times when you roll to regenerate luck. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I'll
you
just keep track on paper.
all right? Tell us about this epic jump from the car.
So I position my feet on where the window is, and I'm holding underneath where we're at, like in the Cadillac or whatever. And I am hooked, and like as the car gets close, I twist and like do a flip, kind of almost like it almost looks like a parkour backflip, and I grab underneath or on the top of the door part and just start holding myself with both hands as I'm across the roof sideways right now. And I start to position myself so that I can try and get my arm into the window any way possible.
Okay. So as you do this, you drive past the passenger. There's a passenger in this car. You see his hand come up, and he's got looks to be a submachine gun, and he pulls it up like this onto the roof, like he's trying to fire it.
Oh, I gotta grab it.
What's your dex? What's your total dex score?
Total dex score 75.
Okay. All right, then give me a roll to try to grab this gun from him.
Oh no, I failed by 2. Can I use luck again?
Yes.
I want to
Well,
use...
or you could maybe push that roll. Like you don't need to use luck.
Yeah.
How's
But
the
if you
work?
push it and fail, something really
Catastrophic.
bad's going to happen. Yeah, right.
Oh,
Or you could use your luck points, but I wouldn't use up all your luck points if I were you. I'm gonna stop metagaming now. I'm sorry.
No,
You're not meta.
I'm gonna use my
Stop
luck.
running the game.
I'm gonna use my luck. I'm gonna use another 24 points to drop that down to 47. Is that right? I don't know. I can't do math. 77 minus 24. I don't know. Whatever that is. Can't do it.
40.
Okay.
What? All right.
So
And
you managed
you're
to.
our management material, and you can't even do simple subtraction.
That's player knowledge, though, not character. My character's smart.
Hey, I
So
went
you-
to public school. I know how you feel.
You pull the weapon away from him.
Yes.
It like comes right out of his hand. So you have
beautiful.
it now.
Yes.
Go ahead.
As soon as I can. I mean, I don't want to steal spotlight, but I want to start shooting down through the roof into the driver's side.
Roid rage, Blake. Roid rage.
Oh no, I'm
so
clean.
Before we do that, we'll go to the car.
Perfect.
What are you guys doing inside the car as you've pulled in front of this vehicle?
Oh, I'm slowing down as much as I can.
Okay.
Trying to go
Ethel-
ahead and slow it
Ethel
down.
yells, "Duck, Luther," and fans the hammer, trying to hit the driver in the shoulder.
Okay.
Nice. And Luther hits he basically is crouched down as far as he can possibly get, trying to avoid, pissing his pants again. So yeah.
Ruining his
So-
fresh trow.
Billy
Okay.
Bob's rummaging around looking for any kind of rifle.
We only. I don't know. This is Boris's car, true? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm seeing if Boris had any good toys in his car.
That's a success for my handgun shot.
Oh, that's right. You don't take a penalty, do you?
Mm-hmm. I have the what is it called? Rapid fire. I can't remember what it's called, but I have the thing for it.
How many shots are you doing?
I can only do 3, is what the gun says. I can shoot
Okay.
3.
So, okay.
Pop, pop, pop. So first one is a success. Second one's a extreme success. Third one is also an extreme success.
Oh, heads are popping like melons. Man. It's like, yeah.
Well, I'm aiming for his shoulders to try and make him stop.
But he only has 2 shoulders, and you just hit him 3 times. What's
Well,
the third
I mean-
shoulder?
He might be getting one in the in the elbow too.
All right.
Final column.
Okay. Firearm attack. Extreme success is so for your 2 extreme success, it's max weapon damage. What is that?
Oh, that's 12 each.
Holy moly. 20.
Like I said, heads popping like melons. It's
Yeah, the
amazing.
single action Army 45 is a D10 plus 2.
Okay, so all right.
I love the smell of gunpowder in the morning. Smells like Jewish mafia.
And the final shot, which is a regular success, is a 5.
Oh, a goy you like that would say it.
Let's see.
I'm not-
So
I'm
for
not
your
shooting
extreme
to kill, I'm
success, you
shooting
get
to wound.
max. No, am I looking at the wrong one? Plus max bonus damage. No, that's been max bonus damage. Okay, what's your max bonus damage?
There's bonus damage. 1d3 plus damage bonus. Oh, damage bonus. I don't have a damage bonus.
Okay, all right. So the back. So you're shooting out the window.
Yeah, the back
right?
window. Yep.
Fan the hammer and fire in the windshield of the hoopty. Just bunch of holes in it now, and blood just goes everywhere on the windshield.
Yeah, I'm shooting a wound though. Like I'm not trying to kill it. Shooting a wound. I'm trying to knock it unconscious.
Okay.
Also, I'll clean up that mess after the fact, if for a couple bucks, Ethel. I'm just
Check my loose change.
So Billy Bob, you find a pair of brass knuckles in the car.
That's it. That's it. He doesn't have any rifles in here. What the hell?
No.
And I just go back to rummaging around because those don't help me at all.
Billy Bob, the driver should be out. I need you to reach through the window, break it with them brass knuckles that you just complained about, and grab a hold of the wheel so we don't wreck the car.
You want me to drive that car from in this car?
Yeah.
Oh, this
The
sounds...
windshield just got shot out. You should be able to reach through.
I can slow it down. You just need to make sure that it doesn't go spinning off into the unknown.
Where's the brakes? You're the steering.
I'll start trying to reach out and get the steering wheel from the other vehicle.
You're gonna crawl out our back window onto the hood of the hoopty.
Okay. All right.
Luther just wants to go on record saying that he hasn't been sober in 9 years, and like this is the worst judgment he's ever seen in his life. So, like,
Or someone's never been to Vegas.
Blake, you're
Or
on
he
top of
has
the
just
car.
doesn't remember it.
Are you going to fire through the roof as you hear this
Yeah.
explosion of gunfire?
Oh yeah. Yep. I'm trying. I'm holding on with my left hand at the driver's side, and I'm just shooting straight down, trying to take into account where they're possibly sitting. I'm like more towards the front of the roof, so that I can hit him in the legs. Hopefully, if I kill him, it's collateral. Whatever.
All right. You pull the trigger. Click. Click.
Oh,
Click.
it doesn't work.
Give me an intelligence roll.
That's a hard success.
You look at it and realize that the magazine was put in upside down.
Okay, I will flip it around.
Okay.
Blake, Ethel said, "Don't scratch the paint."
She just shot into the car.
It's my car.
Screw
Yeah,
you,
but
Ethel.
She shot out the windows. The windows can be replaced. Don't scratch the paint.
Paint can too.
It's
All right.
original.
So you turn it around and fire. It goes
Oh,
off.
yeah.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yes.
No holes in the roof.
Oh, okay.
It's a very nice car.
By the way, I rolled 3% if you needed a roll from me.
On your shoot roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is obviously extreme.
So you've handled firearms, right?
Yep. Oh,
You're familiar
yeah.
with them.
I got a ton of them.
Sounds
These
like
are
blank.
these are blanks.
Oh, damn it. Damn it. You suck. You suck so bad.
All right, we go
Hey,
back to the
Blake,
back to
you
the
should
car.
be used to that. Wrestling's all fake anyway, man. Like, you should be used to that shit.
You don't know I'm a wrestler, though.
He knows you like wrestling.
I love
I
wrestling.
would say it was nice knowing you, Louis, but I'm not much of a liar.
Right. I know that you like wrestling, so yeah, right. You know.
How
Screw
do we
you,
kick
Louis.
someone from the chat?
So what's the rest of you in the car that is now the windshield's busted as Billy Bob is trying to climb in the driver's side as this creature, whatever it is like covered in blood and just moaning.
Ethel's looking at the one that's in the passenger seat, gun pointed at it to see if it's going to give up.
The passenger seat, it's got a big coat with a hammer and sickle button on it and one of those big Russian hats, and is frantically trying to open your door, but of course there's some kind of catch to it and can't, is like pounding on it, just trying to get out.
I keep the
Freeze,
child
you
lock on.
commie!
Was I muted? Oh, no.
Freeze, you commie bastard!
Have any of you guys, do you guys know if you lick these Aborigines, like, is it like, those weird frogs out in the desert, if you lick them, it's like they're hallucinogenic? Anybody heard anything about that? Or it's like, is it just me?
Lick the what?
Beg your pardon?
Are you going to shoot?
If he doesn't look like he's surrendering, yeah.
No, he is freaking out. He is trying to get out of this car.
Remember,
Oh, yeah.
shoot to wound.
Yeah, she's shooting a wound because she wants to question this commie.
Okay.
I'm going to fan the hammer again because it's a 6-shooter and I have 3 more rounds. That's a 18, which is Is that a critical success? Yes, it is. Another critical success, and the third one is a regular success.
Okay, let's get some damage here.
Gotta love shoot 100. Well, the two critical successes are both 12 again.
Okay.
And the regular one, where'd my D10 go? That's another max damage. So 3 12s.
Where are you trying to shoot him?
Very similar situation. Both shoulders, and then like maybe like a rib shot, like on the side or something.
Okay.
That's oddly specific.
Your
Blast
kidneys are screwed. You only need one, though.
blood is now all over the car. Is this dude just like, you hear a, oof, and he just kind of slumps down. His head hits the dash, and he just slumps in the chair in the seat. And when he does that, the seat behind him is covered in blood and other matter.
It'll wash out.
Louis yells out, "Yeah, Iron Curtain, eat American steel, you vodka drinking, potato eating commie bastard."
Exactly.
Billy Bob's looking sideways over his shoulder going, "Ethel, I'm on the freaking hood."
Don't worry, honey. I'm not going to hit that gorgeous ass.
I would.
Bonnie, what are you doing?
Slowing us down, I hope. Maybe
Yeah, the car is like stopped, and the creature has put it like in park, and is kind of slumped onto the steering wheel, moaning. It sounds oddly like human moaning.
I check out his head.
Are you getting out of the car? Or?
Yeah, I'm getting out of our car if we're stopped.
Okay.
And we're going to go to the car where the creature is and take a look at it.
Yeah, when you get up close enough, you realize it's some sort of mask.
I thought so. Grandma?
Yeah, honey.
I think it was simply a test.
It could be. But either way, we got to stop this bleeding. Pack the wounds with dirt.
Rub some dirt on
No,
it.
like,
You mean this was a training exercise?
if you don't have
so.
bandages, you can plug the wound with dirt and they can take
I
care
almost
of the infection
died.
later.
To take them alive?
We got him alive.
Yes, we did everything.
Blake, what are you doing?
I'm going and grabbing my water out of the car right away and my protein bars, and I'm gonna eat a protein bar. I'm stress eating.
I'm getting the keys out of the ignition, and I'm going to start getting my bike out and get my handcuffs off so we can handcuff the Russian guy.
Louis jumps out. He's helping Billy Bob handcuff the Russian guy, but he's also he's sort of going through.
Yeah, as you
He's
go to
going through his pockets as he's helping. So
you go to handcuff him, you realize his arm shouldn't bend all the way to his other shoulder, and it's just attached by like a little stretch of skin, and he is very much unconscious, profusely bleeding.
Yeah, but does he have a wallet?
Yes, he does.
Well, what are we playing? D&D? You're looting the corpses? What the hell?
How much gold does he drop, Peter?
Hey, I'm just saying, I don't care what kind of currency it is. No judgment. I'll take it. I want it.
I'd like to.
Rubles, dollars don't matter to me. I'll take this to Mac and May's pawn shop. I'll get something for it. I'm just saying.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic to see if he had any magic items on him.
Vorpal Great
Since the Russian looks like he got it worse than the person who's wearing the crab costume, Ethel's going to try and administer first aid because she wants to question this Russian.
Okay. Give me a first aid check.
All right. That's a 6. I win.
Okay, he's dead.
Oh.
Very dead.
Dead and handcuffed.
I mean, the arm was shot off.
That doesn't prove anything.
It's at this point you hear the bus coming up the the mountain.
Oh shit, guys! It's Boris, man. He's gonna be pissed.
Do we see a crab head driving the bus?
No.
Oh. Do we see a Russian driving the bus?
Is the crab one still alive, though?
Yes, you can hear him moaning.
Patch him up.
Does whine a lot, doesn't he?
The top half of my dress shirt is soaked with sweat. By the way.
Can I do first aid on the guy who's moaning there, Peter?
Yes.
Meanwhile,
Okay, that's
Ethel's
not
reloading her 6-shooter.
That's a 23
Okay.
for his neck tourniquet.
So how are you administering this first aid? Are you pulling his mask off?
Yeah, I'm gonna take his face off first.
Okay, so you pull the mask off. You instantly recognize this person. It is Eugene, the assistant manager at the pizza place.
Eugene, you're not supposed to be here.
Oh man, I was just trying to earn a couple extra bucks. Don't tell the boss.
Oh, I won't tell him anything. Don't
Oh
worry.
my God.
Here, let me take a look at you.
Your mom's a really good shot. Oh my God.
Grandmother, not
Hey,
mother.
Eugene, are you carrying, buddy? I know, like you know what I'm talking about.
I'm
right?
assistant manager, man. I pretty much have to pay to work.
Where's he appear to be shot at?
Oh, the shoulder.
Is that
How
Eugene?
high?
Yeah. Hey, Blake, is that you?
Oh my God! What the hell did we do?
You weren't supposed to be. They were supposed to be blanks. You weren't supposed to shoot. I totally forgot that Ethel carries. Oh shit. Oh, and he begins to pass out.
Oh, he'll be.
Oh,
how high
Look
up
at
the shoulder?
bleeding stopped.
It's like all up here.
It's all up there.
Yeah, I
There's
mean,
no way I can stop the bleeding with that.
Plug it with dirt, honey.
Yeah,
They'll
I'm just
sort out
gonna-
the infection later.
I'm just gonna grab a part of my coat and rip it and stuff it in there as combat gauze kind of stuff as best I
Okay.
can.
okay.
Okay, let's chain these two cars together and bring them back.
The bus pulls up. Door opens. Boris walks out. Big smile on his face. Excellent.
hand-
Very good. Excellent work.
I give Boris the gun that was shooting blanks. I'm like, yeah.
Yes, of
blanks.
course, blanks. So no one gets hurt.
Honey, Pondwater, you should know I'm always carrying live rounds.
I was figuring that, of course. You shoot well.
Boris, I want a raise.
You want to raise? We will talk about this. How is our intern? Did he make it?
The commie?
Of course, Kami. Yes.
I don't think he's gonna make it, honey.
Too bad. How is Eugene? Okay.
I think he'll live.
50-50.
He could probably use a few pints of blood, though.
Oh,
No, actually, Eugene. Hey, Boris. Eugene told me he could use a couple of those pills that you gave to Blake earlier.
Oh.
'Cause he's not.
We need them,
he's
yes.
not- yeah, he's not feeling real good right now. So anything you got, I'll
will
be,
handle
I'll
a
be
couple
happy
pills.
to. No, I'll do it for you. I know you're busy.
Of course you
I'll be
will,
happy
yeah.
to administer it. Yeah.
You've earned it, and he hands you 2 more pills.
Nice.
You've done well. Sorry about the car. It is not covered, unfortunately.
We'll get some plexiglass. It just needs a new windshield.
Of
It's
course.
leather seats. The blood will come off easy.
Exactly. That's why you always go with leather.
Guess they didn't hit my bike, and I start checking my tire pressure.
He takes out the driver's cigarette. One of the agents comes over and looks at the scene, like reaches into a pocket and slaps Boris down and puts some cash, and he puts it in his pocket. Oh, sucker every time. I knew Ethel would carry.
You knew someone was gonna die?
Didn't. I didn't know this, of course.
You
I
knew
was
enough to
hoping.
put money on it.
No, it was betted whether Ethel was carrying. Of course she has carry weapons.
It wasn't. The bet wasn't whether Ethel is a good shot or not. It's just whether she had live ammunition.
Yes, of
on
course.
It. So,
The intern dying is bonus.
He already saw
You
her.
could have
before we
told
done
us this was
knew.
the interview.
Oh, this is the first part. Why do I don't want to spoil things? Get your natural reaction.
This is how secret organizations do things, honey.
Of
They gotta
course,
see this
USDA,
made
you know
of
how it is.
beforehand.
We just killed a pizza guy and
Blake,
No, he will,
Blake,
I'm sure, 50-50, he will live.
Blake, buddy, it's all about the rush, man. Just go with it. Don't let those endorphins and that adrenaline
you
flow,
weren't
buddy.
doing anything but sitting in the back seat. I was on top of that car at 80 miles per hour, damn it. I know about the rush. What do you know about the rush? Oh, yeah!
I was supervising. Boris, I think you need to rethink this managerial position. I was clearly in control and supervising the entire situation at all times. So
I grab him by his what would be a collar, and I pick him up off the ground. And I'm like, don't you tell me about management.
Blake, I was just kidding, buddy. I was really, I was kidding. I was
Where
joking.
was this during fight?
Did you piss yourself again, Louis? God.
Oh, you did very good. I am proud of all of you. We have to do something. Where is near? We have to do something with intern. Where is nearest dumpster? We have to take care of that, of course. But you are made it through first step. Tomorrow we start the real deal.
We get badges so we can get back in here.
No, you set me up. Of course, we don't need no stinking badges.
I'm glad you said it because I was just about to say it. Like, yeah, right.
This is not what I was applying for.
It is not what you're applying for.
You told us earlier you only had a pass for one car. Now we
USDA, you said. This is
of course USDA. If we could be something else, if you like. There's plenty of organization.
We just created fertilizer. Of course, this is USDA.
This is a desert. Nothing's gonna grow here.
Blood makes the grass
and there's
grow.
no swamp grass. There's no swamp gas either in the desert, but it happened. Shut up, Blake, and go with your rules, man.
You can. We will put you up in barracks. You stay there. We have training and plenty of boring discussions for a little bit, and then we begin training again.
We get foot lockers.
Foot locker, sure. You get foot locker.
You got a bike rack.
Bike rack, of course. Yes, bike rack.
Hey, do people normally lock their foot lockers, or are they pretty open about keeping them?
They're always locked.
Unlocked and stuff.
Of course.
They're always locked, or the barracks goes upside down.
Yup. Everything will end up in the middle of the floor if it's not locked.
Piled.
My brother was in the military. I know.
My dog was in the military.
You could collect what you need, your things, and come back to barracks.
Is that the buildings we were with before?
Come back to there. I will guide you back into training area for tonight at 2200, of course.
That sounds good.
I saw some of those clams.
Oh, from Deno, yes. Oleander will be around. I will get the clams.
Louis looks around for a cigarette butt that Ethel has, sort of crushed out, picks it up, puts it in his pocket, and says, "Okay, got my stuff ready to go."
I like this. This is good. Yeah.
Ethel's gonna take what you said. This guy was in full rush and get up, he has the hat and everything.
Oh yeah.
Ethel's gonna take the hat and use it to clear, a viewport in the broken windshield, so that Bonnie can see to drive our car back.
No problem. It'll come out in cleaning, of course. We need to when we have to use this again.
Oh no, I'm not driving our car back. I've already hopped in Boris's, and I'm halfway down the road at this point.
I'm probably in the nicer car too, with my water and protein bars at this point.
I'm just waving at Blake and yelling "good luck" as I pedal off.
He just stands there, is like, "Who's going to put body in dumpster?"
Don't worry,
right
honey.
there.
I'll help you.
Hey, you got a fin, Boris? I'm just saying, I got you, buddy. I got you covered. I'll take care of this body. It'll be like nothing ever happened. Here's what you do, right? You cut off the head, you hang it from the ankles, let it bleed out, and then you just chop up the body completely. Never find it. No body, no crime. Look, buddy, I got you. It's all swamp gas. Don't worry about it. $5. Gotcha.
Excellent. Yes, I will make sure I do not turn back on you.
It's just what I heard. It's just what I watch a lot of television. It's just what I heard.
Have you seen New Golden Girls reboot? They're not bad.
Are you kidding? It's amazing. Oh yeah, it's amazing.
All right, we shall stop right there as you guys have completed phase 1 of your hiring process, and you will head to the barracks by 2200 as Boris will lead you in, and tomorrow will begin a new day as you will begin your training or the second part of the application process or whatever shenanigans I can think of between now and the next session.
That was wild. I don't know what the heck is going on. It's like a zoo.
Hey, I picked up on it fairly early. This is all part of a training thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. The application.
When he said bring them back alive, I was like, yep, this is all a training situation right now.
I was still 50-50 at that point. The gun did it in for me, though.
See, I figured it back at the gas station when the guy was tied up for no reason. And he told the other guy to leave.
Yeah.
That's when I figured it was part of the, this is all part of the shtick for the, job interview.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I think Blake's going to be enjoying the ride back with Bonnie driving in a rental car that she has no responsibility for.
I would definitely expect
draining that
donuts in the
NOS
middle of
tank.
the desert. So
That's exactly what I'm doing.
I bet I get back to the hotel before y'all hit the city limits.
When we get back to the barracks where Boris is, we're going to step out of his car, shut the door, and all the doors are going to fall off the hinges and the tires are going to pop off.
Yeah, the guy at the convenience store, as probably these guys know, but our new players don't know, is the Traveler. He has been in every single campaign that I've played. He makes an appearance. I was trying to figure out a good way to get him in here. I thought in the convenience store it would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And he shows up. He's kind of like Q from Star Trek. He kind of shows up and gives random items out. So I always try to get him in at least one campaign, make one appearance. That was his appearance.
nice.
There are also various clues to previous campaigns that these guys probably picked up on.
Yeah, that's why I had a picture of the fat bastard.
Yes. The guy in the cowboy hat was Isaiah's old character.
My boyfriend.
Yeah. Dano's Clam Shack was in the last campaign with Oleander.
I remember you saying something to me about that. So that stood out to me, but I was like, I don't know the significance.
We haven't got to go in yet, so we still don't know if he has the big mega bomb in there.
He does not. He does not.
Oh, is that
remember it was Dano's Clam Shack 2.
I'm gonna end the stream real quick, guys, just so you
Okay.
know. Yep. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you guys next time. We're gonna go talk for a minute about the game. So have a good night.
Bye.
Thank you for watching.